We had a good question from one of our youth football coaches last week, and it was in regards to trying to defend single wing unbalanced formations. And he wanted to know uh, exactly how much defense we thought he should take in, and just should he have many adjustments off of that as far as pressures. And long story short is you want to make sure against a formation like that that you can line up in something that's really sound as a base and maybe have one, maybe two pressures off of it, but you have to be careful because it's hard to get lined up, uh, let alone bring different kind of pressures. But let's take a look. First of all, we recommended that he play what we call a 5-3 under. All right, and this is just against a base offense right here, a good old-fashioned double wing, completely balanced up. And so we'll show you that an under defense with first down playbook in the youth section is a shade, a 5, a 9, or a crease technique right here where this end is going to try to penetrate in between the tight end and the wing. Your corners got contained, and on the other side you've got a 3 technique, another crease technique. And in this situation right here, we're bringing the will, letting the will be aggressive, play B to A, read the block of that tackle, or just try to win in that weak side gap right here. Now, you've got man coverage across the board. Your free safeties over here to the weak side. Your sandbacker's got the tight end. And your Mike backer is going to mirror the running back, which will help you not only in coverage, but also get you an extra guy to the ball if the quarterback turns around and hands it off. Now, for this coach's purposes, all right, let's go back over here and let's take a look at something close to what he was seeing that week. And it's a single wing, but more importantly, it was an unbalanced or heavy formation where you've got a guard, tackle, tight end, and wing. So you've got a lot of offense over here. You've got on this side of the center, you've got 4 linemen and a wing. And this wing could be just as big as a tight end or a lineman too in some offenses. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to get some defense over here. Now, just the fact that you've got a shade 5-9 helps you, all right, having an under defense. That's why we recommend it to get some leverage out here against the single wing. Now, the other thing that you'll want to do, at least we recommend that you do, is declare this guard right here as the center. That's why the nose is shaded on the guard and not on the center right here, because if you stayed with the center as your declaration, you're going to have way too much defense back over here to the weak side. So you're setting out here once again with a contained player, a crease player. You've got an extra backer over here, playing man coverage on that tight end. You've got a really what turns out to be a D-gap player, forcing that tight end to block down. And you've got enough defense, and we've even got, with this defensive call, the tackle coming across the nose, all right, to get back over here into the A-gap. Now, we've got a check-heavy call that tells everybody to get lined up like this. And to the coach's point, do you want to still bring pressure? We think you can, and it's okay because you really have the same responsibilities back over here. You have a corner who can have this tackle or tight end on the backside eligible. You've got you a contained player now. That end becomes a contained player instead of a crease player. And now this will backer can still be aggressive on the backside. Odds are any play that comes back over here is going to have some type of puller. That's why you need to make sure this Mike backer understands that if the ball comes back over, he needs to be back over here and help out, as does the free safety. But they've got some depth in their favor, and they can read what's going on here in the backfield. So on and on, we think that, and we've got the coaching notes the whole bit as far as how we would line it up. But we think that this is a good defense to play if you're getting an unbalanced formation. It might not even be a single wing. It might just be a heavier unbalanced formation. But we think a 5-3 under, and you can still bring the will on the backside of a wham or something here to the weak side, and you should be in good shape that weekend.